He has no expression, no hands, no voice, but what he did changes everything you think you understand about evolution. Because of all the animals on Earth, he was the one who broke a sacred rule of biology. The one who gets pregnant is now the male. This is the true and absolutely disturbing story of the seahorse. A small creature that seems to have come out of an aquatic fairy tale, but which, in practice, is a walking contradiction of nature. And the more you look at it, the stranger it all becomes. Yes, it swims upright. Yes, it dances with its partner before getting pregnant. And yes, it is the one who carries the children in its belly. But this was not to be. None of this was part of the plan. According to classical biology, the female provides the eggs, the male fertilizes them, and that's it. But here, the roles are reversed. The female lays the eggs in the male, and he accepts them with pride. He doesn't just gestate the offspring, he nourishes them, oxygenates them, and eventually gives birth to dozens, sometimes hundreds, of tiny seahorses that come shooting out of his belly like a cannon. And then comes the question that changes everything. How did this happen? The answer is not simple, and maybe that's why no one told you this part. Because, in fact, seahorse reproduction is not just an exotic curiosity. It is a functional error that worked, a flaw in the system that became a rule within the species. Itself a social mutation, because, think about it, while the male is pregnant, the female is free. Free to ovulate again, free to prepare for the next pregnancy. While he suffers from cramps, she dances. This allowed something that few species have achieved, parallel reproduction. And you think that's enough? Wait until you see what else he does. During courtship, yes, they do the male and female meet every day for a synchronized dance. It's not just charm. It's a biological ritual that strengthens their bonds and prepares the male's body. To receive the eggs, they intertwine their tails. They stare at each other. And in the end, she lays her eggs and leaves. He stays. Alone, pregnant, floating vertically in the sea. What happens in the following days is worthy of a science fiction episode. The male's pouch begins to expand. The eggs, now fertilized, receive nutrients, oxygen, and protection. And the most absurd thing, the male even controls the salinity of the pouch, so that the offspring can prepare for the outside world. It's as if he were a walking uterus with its own operating system. But the birth, oh, the birth, it's one of the strangest things you'll ever see. The seahorse's body contracts hard. It arches, it squeezes, and it throws out dozens, sometimes hundreds of mini versions of itself. It's bizarre. It's poetic. It's wrong. And yet, it works. Now, think about it. If an animal that looks like an aquarium toy was able to hack the logic of evolution, what else is hidden out there? Because this story isn't just about seahorses. It's about how nature has never been as stable as we thought it was. It's about mistakes that become solutions. It's about creatures that break the rules and survive better for it. And if you think the seahorse went too far, just wait until you see the next animal that simply shouldn't exist. But it exists, and it will blow your mind. Click on the next video. We are still just beginning to disprove biology.